and second legs, and we'll see after that who runs. Simon Shirley, a great decathlete, running the first leg for Washington State inside of Derek Knight. It's Arizona State in 1, USC in 2nd, Stanford in 3, Washington State in lane 4, UCLA in 5, Oregon in 6, Arizona, and the University of California.
Stanford not in this event. Excuse me, Stanford isn't.
Now they run in lanes, Tom. This is a three-turn stagger. They run in lanes all the way here. They will hand off to the second man. The second man will run in lanes for the turn, and then you'll see a wild scramble off the turn right here. Once they finish this turn, they'll scramble for the lead. They'll all break for the pole.
Good exchange, and Stanford out on top. Washington running quite well. Now look at the Bruins coming on.
And that's Chip Risch from Arizona State, a great high school 400-meter runner. Had many great duels with Danny Everett when they were both in high school in Southern California a couple of years ago. Chip Risch from Arizona State in the lead.
Stanford second, UCLA third as they swing down to the inside lane. That's USC running at the number 4 spot. As they line up and get set for the baton exchange again. It's Risch at Stanford. Bruins and the Trojans running third and fourth. Now SC has moved up into the number 3 spot.
That's Washington State actually moving into the number 3 spot. Mark Wisnowski dropping back as Anthony Washington takes the baton for UCLA. Now what's interesting here, Washington's going to try to get back up here, even though UCLA is not running their number 1 team. And look at Anthony Washington gaining ground here. There's a lot of pride with John Smith and the Bruins sprinters. This could be a very exciting finish. This is sort of the B team for UCLA.
Well, that B team has moved up into the number 2 spot. Washington will be handing it off to Steve Lewis, the young freshman. And it's Washington and, UCLA and Arizona State in a battle now. Stanford close at hand. Washington faltering a bit now. Look at Arizona State come on.
Okay, Steve Lewis has a lot of ground to make up here, but this is the man running for UCLA in 3rd place that earlier today set the world junior record. Now he's going to be excited for this. Let's see what Steve Lewis can run here. We're going to try to split his 400 top. Look at him come on. He's
fast second. He's going into the number 1 spot. He's the young freshman at UCLA, Steve Lewis. And he has taken over the lead in this 4x400, the final leg.
You know, there are moments when athletes all of a sudden grab it and come on. Steve Lewis could be having clearly the greatest day of his life here.
Here comes Bug now for Arizona State, Beck. It's going to be a 2-man battle to the wire. Lewis and Bug. Lewis on the inside looks at Bug. Bug coming out. Lewis is going to hang on to win it.
We're seeing an Olympic champion of the future. Maybe 1992, but we're seeing a great international competitor right there, Steve Lewis.
A magnificent 4x400. Danny Everett, who? They didn't need Danny for this one. As Lewis anchors it, a great third leg by Washington that put Lewis in a position to win it as he overtook Arizona State. And actually, though he did not have the lead and did not give Lewis the lead for the final 400, he had him within about 10 meters, and Lewis just destroyed Bug to take the top spot.
Tom, this is highly unofficial as we look at Steve Lewis here coming off of that first turn. Steve Lewis, a brilliant run, an unofficial split for Lewis, 43-9.
That's Bug. Now Bug looks to be badly beat.